Hi, I'm Mark Dias, and welcome back to my horrible allergies. Actually, to the end. So, didn't stream yesterday because it started snowing like crazy and was snowing and raining all day. So I didn't want to get halfway through and have the power cut out and damage my computer any more than it's pretty much already been damaged. But while this is happening, let me just do this. Let's put down you. There we go. Now I can see chats, in case anybody says hi. Although you can't see chats, except for Twitch chat, which I don't even know if Twitch chat is working properly at this moment. But we shall see. But, yeah, so Obscure 2 tonight. Yes. Finally. Although, yeah, I'm just gonna do Obscure 2. But anyway, let's get to it. I don't think there's anything else left. I don't have any points, don't have anything else I can really do. So we're pretty much at the end. Go invade Harfeld Manor and get destroyed probably a few times. It's the only mission I've ever died in because it just keeps going, just non-stop. Look at your dog, whether you like it or not. So Iger, Glory, Dietrich. I mean, you can take Lucky Strike and other people, but why? Why pay money for them? Plus, I have, like, no money. Can I even... I don't even think I can afford her. Oh, no, I can. Also, I mean, your characters are so buffed that at this point it doesn't make any difference. But I am going to load them up with as many medkits and junk as possible. And use them as much as possible. Return to Harfeld. The van lurches forward. The smell of anxious sweat hangs close and thick inside, making the cramped vehicle feel even smaller. The streets of Berlin are strangely quiet as you make your way past the city limits. It's as if the whole of the Flux state is waiting for something, a calm before the storm. An hour later, the van rounds a corner. In the distance, you can see the silhouette of Harfeld Manor, backed by the light of the full moon. You switch the van's headlights off and shift to electric. A short while later, you kill the ignition and roll quietly down the last hill, pulling you to a stop on the side of the road. A bird of prey takes wing from a tree above you, beginning its nocturnal pursuit. You know how it feels. Alright, so yep, I'm loaded up with the best medkits. She can equip both of these, but I don't think she can actually use the grenade launcher. Either way, it's not worth it, because double hits with a sniper rifle is 1,000 times better. Yeah. So let's give her that. She has one of the trauma kits, even though she technically doesn't need it. And let's give her a premium med kit. And you can't take that off, unfortunately. And Dietrich, you are getting a bunch of the premiums. Actually, take that. See, you have cooldown 0, damage 6, 13, 12, yeah. Let's give you that. That's way better. Target cannot move. I could give him Shadow, but stupid. It's not worth it. And let's give you a premium and a basic. That should hopefully do. I love how he gets shurikens, like, really. Even in Shadowrun tabletop, shurikens are garbage. Once again, the grounds of Harfeld Manor are silent, save for the faint whistling of the wind. But unlike last time, the air is rank with foreboding. The night is swollen with homicidal intent. They're waiting for you. Last chance to get things Yes, thanks. Last chance before things get hot. Let's review the plan. Once we're in, we'll make our way across the grounds to the servants' entrance. We'll use the freight elevator to make our way down to the lab. With Apex down, the automated system should be offline. We'll still have plenty of guards to deal with, though. She looks at you. Looks to you. Good to go, neck puncher? Damn right. Go, 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 go. The team looked from one another for confirmation. They all nod sharply. They're ready. Alright, so... let's go around this way. Oh, but it's locked. The screen on the door's access panel flickers off and on, and the display displays a flashing error code. Primary security offline. Error. Access doors are floodlights. Please engage your LTG, your designated air duct. Wow, that's completely screwed up. Everybody catch up. Uh-oh, hellhounds. Hellhounds! No, hellhounds aren't a big deal. Anybody else? Doesn't look like it. Can you see anything? You can't. Just move you here, in case when I move up you see anything. Let's go and knock this doggo out. Yeah, you can't enter through the front door. I can go around here. Get to the panel! Cover me! And once again... Iger. Let's move you here. See two people. Rather not have to deal with hellhounds. Yeah. Oh, swing and a miss. Glory. Could use the Remington Room Sweeper. She has less skill with it, but it's stupidly powerful. 14 instead of... let's see. Let's get her here. 52, 54. Yeah, it's just 54 double shot. It's fine. It's not a lot of damage. Also not a lot of damage. I do have disarm I could have used. Let's... ugh. Missed. Not a good shot ratio. But it hit anyway. Iger, come on. Come on! There's security. Good miss. Middle doggo's gonna hit. Nope. Well, let's take out this doggo first. Let's see, Dietrich. Yeah, Eiger. Increase accuracy on Eiger. And then that's unfortunate. There. Let's unfortunately splatter some pups. I was hoping to kill him or knock him out before he got there, but meh. I love the point-blank misses. There we go. Knock the gun out of his hand. Let's do this. Guarantee a kill. I mean, I know that's not what it's supposed to be meant for, but yeah, meh. Dietrich still has quite a lot. It's a good shot. Alright, yeah, probably your best bet is just to do this. Don't try to disarm him. Punch him to death. Okay, state courtyard key. And let's see who's badly damaged, or at least enough that it bothers me. Oh, nobody. Healed full. Because I believe there's stuff down here. But it won't really help, because it's all set in a stash anyway. Ah, the taser. I think he'll just tell me I have to go around the side. Use a key card. Alright, so this is a little weird, but bring you up here. Glory, it's your adrenal pump. Come up here. Then Eiger. Go right here. I'll try to peck him in the back. Then I will come and shut the gate behind us, because if you don't do that, it's going to end poorly for you. I do not want the super shock. God, look at my armor. It's like stupid big. Yay, gargoyles. I don't think I can AP drain them. Oh, I can AP drain them. I didn't think I could. They only have 80 hit points, not much. Oh, almost killed it. Yeah, get that hand raiser. Hope for the best. Not a problem. Alright, so we have to do this. Switch to me. Oh, that's perfect that it ended, because that undid the damage that it did. 100. Okay, yeah, Glory's hit by 1. So her 1 damage didn't heal. But that was from the previous blast. Technically there's a side entrance that's shorter and there's less fighting, but why? Kill them all. Looks like they know they can't depend on Apex to be their watchdog anymore. Someone manually locked this door. Yep. But not here. Whoa, Dietrich. Looks like they broke that one. So let's go over this way. Hey, look, a helicopter. Oh, hey, look, jerks. Boy, I wonder if this is going to be a gargoyle. You can't see him? Or am I, like, glitched? Turn haste off. Get right here. Alright. Iger. Come up here. So we'll need you in a moment. Okay, you're just a regular security, and you are a regular security. So let's... that. Awaken the gargoyles. And actually, whew, 34. Let's see. Nice crit, but didn't kill. Alright. Let's see. Can't see him. Try moving up to here. 43%. Figured she'd miss. That's why I hate them. They knock AP. Tiger can't see that one. Okay, and get up for slashy slashy time. Which good, you have 4. It's gonna suck for Dietrich, but okay, it missed. Oh, you made a bad decision. Let's disarm you. I just like how ridiculous that is. You just like swipe the gun off them. Alright, Dietrich, you get right here. And can you powerbolt them? Good. Let's do a double shot. God. That hurts so bad. So bad it's good. Alright, good. Yeah, everybody's still in really good condition, which I'm glad. Though I'm wounded by a fair amount, but I have the stupid corruption. Let's take a peeky peek. Who's up here? No one. More gargoyles. I know. I need Iger to have a reload turn. Okay, regular grenade is fine. Oh, hi. I need to get up and get that mage, even if there are gargoyles and a whole shit ton of other things up here. Okay, then. Let's do this. Actually, haste me. Buff her aim. Oh, actually. Yeah, I shouldn't waste that just yet. I shouldn't waste any of these. Because there's a time later where I'm going to need something strong, and that does it. There we go. Oh, yeah, reload. I know technically I can use R, but nah. Please don't hit anybody else. Okay, good. That's the mage. So I'll make myself a target, but mages can just do a bulk of damage that's unnecessary. Alright, Glory, do you have a grenade? You do not. You are the grenade. Hit him to put him to sleep. Hit him for double bleed. She'll take a little bit of smack. Oh, rigor? Perfect. Swing and a miss. I could disarm him, but that's pointless. Just punch his teeth out. See ya. Alright, Agra, you come right here. Glory. Yeah, you come back and hit him. Out of the way, the shotgun blast. Okay. Unbalanced, good. Alright. don't do that. You move here, even though it puts you at risk. And that up. That's what I didn't want to have happen. Alright. Iger. Just quick finish him off. Dietrich, heal yourself. Thank you. Alright. Iger. Switch to Snipey Snipes. See ya. And let's... Oh. Spicy. Missed on the disarm. Sucks. Minus 2 AP is just sucky. I have 1 AP. Maybe medkit. Let's see, do I still have haste? Yeah, I still do. Alright. T-Trick, you really can't hit anything. So let's move you here. I can't do anything for that. So I guess just... I could have him summon, but meh. These enemies are too weak to even be bothered with doing that. Alright. 90%. Says I can do it again. Well, that was pretty nice. Alright. Don't think Glory can kill him, but... It's kind of a waste of a turn. Glory's pretty badly hurt. Wow, way to hit your own dude. Oh, I'm still on disarm. That's fine, just kill him. Alright. Glory, hand razors. And hit him. Bullseye. Alright. Good. Alright. Haste me. And... Whoa. Don't do that. Try to knock him out. Swing and a miss. Go over that way. Nothing bad will happen over that way. Alright. Dietrich. Electrocore. Yeah, Electrocore first. Then I. away from him. Good. And then Glory should be able to razor him. Damn, Glory took his arm off. Alright. Some heals look to be in order. Let's do this. Good. I'm almost up to full. I hate that it... No, 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 no. No. Stop. Okay. I thought he was going to activate the thing. Yeah, Glory, you definitely need it. Good. Everybody's pretty much healed close to full. Not 100%. After the next combat, I'll probably do like a full heal. I think there's still 3 more combats to get through. 4 more? Something like that. The screen on the elevator control panel displays randomly flickering characters and error messages. Yep. Primary security is a late evacuation lab access level. Please contact 466 auxiliary air ducts for your notice. Primary turret controls. Please east stairwell. Let's go. Also, if you don't shut that gate, more people will come behind you, and they'll just keep coming. The lab below. After making your way across the manor grounds, you find the servants' entrance open, and the immediate interior clear of any resistance. You find the elevator that you used during your prior escape waiting patiently for your arrival. It shudders to life now, ready to carry you down into the facility below, to the place where Monica met Apex and the world turned upside down, where this whole thing began. Back to start. Do not collect $200. I'm sorry, 200 new yen. They're inside the lab. Call for backup. The whole security network is down. Take cover. Yep. Expect a lot of that. Alright, Dietrich, even though it's stupid, get right there. And Iger, you get right here. So he's hiding like down there. Just to show you this. Oh, it doesn't have. I thought it had a different animation. Oh well. Oh, because this is blocking. That's why. Whatever, she couldn't see. Let's move you right here. Should be able to see somebody there. Ooh, 40 damage. First off, no. Yeah. They also have to spend a turn to pick it up. So. It's basically a good way to get them to lose 1 AP, or if they try to attack, they can't really do much. Well, let's AP drain you. So I don't think anybody hit the alarm panel. So actually, I think we're golden. Yeah, you just get right there. here, you go there. Might as well. Swing and a miss. Glory, please kill him. Yep. I got him before they set off any alarms. They can still set off alarms even though the security's down, because that's just what they do. As you stoop to pick up the guard's keycard, something catches your eye, a flash of light. Sweeping your gaze across the room, you see a variety of terminals, all displaying flickering error messages. Whatever security Apex provided here, it's offline now, leaving the machines unlocked and unprotected. Probably won't stay quiet in here for long. We should keep moving. Yeah, not just yet. There could be valuable intel in here. Actually, no. I'll tell you when we're going to move on. For now, I want to check those terminals. Alright, fine. We'll search the room. But let's do it quickly, yeah. Don't want to get stuck here again. The screen on the terminal flickers on and off, displaying a flashing error codes. Let's not do it. It's not worth it. It sucks that there's no option to just, like, keep going. A message flashes onto the status panel at your approach. Yep, insert keycard. Yep, none of the turrets work. Hi. Alright, looks like you've got a shotgun. You might have a shotgun. You have a pistol for sure. Let's get up and disarm you. None of that shit. Alright. Double shot. And oh, here has another turn. Oh, swing and a miss. I have that stuck in my head from Baldur's Gate. This is gonna be bad. Oh, got him. Alright. Let's AP crawl him. Well, that's tremendously easy. These battles were way worse, mostly because I had the alarm going off. Man, you got some good-ass armor. Could go up and disarm. Yeah, let's disarm. Ugh. It's all down to you, Dietrich. Okay, it's not getting done. Oh, nope. They actually woke up. Iger, just shoot him in the back of the head. Thank you. Well, like, I don't think anybody really got hurt. I think there was like the one little pot shot in the beginning and that was it. Yeah, I think you have to jack in to actually do it. Yeah. You have to jack into the Matrix, and then I think there's like a gun and some other stuff in there, something like that. There's some stuff in there. Terminal, I don't really care about. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy number 2. How many buddies do we have? 3? Oh, there's a mage. Get in there and get him. Get him. Sick him. Please don't miss him. Good. Don't really like Iger's positioning, but not too much you can do about it. Let's just go right here and we should be able to see Mr. Grenadier. Those sound like some soft-ass hits. Doing like hitting him with feather bullets. Okay. We want the Grenadier taken care of. Only because they can do a lot of damage. And it's unblockable damage, it's not like miss damage. Oh, no, he has a SMG. Well, that's not bad at all. Let's see, I think they're right next to each other, so let's try a roundhouse. Good. Alright. God damn. Dude's durable as hell. Alright, Iger. Get right there. Oh, I still can't see him. That's fine. I don't care if I buddy up with this guy. See ya. Because I can do this. Get right here. See, that's a good chunk of damage for considering that the Dragon Slayer is unblockable. I mean, that's pretty nasty. And then I could just move right back up on him. Can't hit both. No, just out of range, I think. Let's just bump up Iger's accuracy. And switch to the shoddy. It's kind of dangerous hitting this guy. Only because Dietrich is right there. Oh my god. Splattered. I could run up and disarm him. Yeah, that might be the best bet. I know, I'm like picking on this one guy, but it has to happen. Alright. Good, he's down, and actually you could probably just regular swipe, and then he's asleep. Alright, Dietrich, you just Dragon Slayer. I'm 7. Where's Glory? Glory's 3. That'll be healed after combat, so I'm not too worried about that. Disappoint me. There we go. Alright, got our health back. Disappointing. Because I think if you interact with any of them, it sets off the alarm. I like how he still has the Dragon Slayer idol. for Dragon Slayer's Wrath. Some auto turrets that don't work. Hello, little mage. You're dead now, little mage. Oh, don't you... Okay, good. Said it knocked 2 AP from me, but it didn't. Oh, I guess because we're near a mage circle. Or near a ley line. Stop mixing up your games. Iger. Let's do this. Get back here. Grab your snipes. Alright. You're gonna need to knock this mage out. Surprised I didn't die bleeding. Oh, there's 2 mages. 3 mages? Unacceptable. That hurt. You shot your own dude? Good one. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. No. That's double suck, because... Oh no, I'm wounded 24, so that's good. It hit me up with accuracy. I only have 1 though, but should be enough to knock him out. Alright, Iger. No AP for you. Phosphorus 12. Yeah. Might as well. If I can kill all 4 of them, that'd be great. But I won't. Some nice ass damage though. Glory only has 1. So let's do that. You can't really do anything, so let's just put you here. Flashbang. Apparently, I got kill people with grenades. Alright, so let's watch something beautiful. Iger, you go right here. Good, unbalanced. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh. Damn it. Alright, well, that's fine. You should be able to sweep pretty much all of these guys. Alright, and I will knock out this mage, hopefully. Good. And lots of roundhouse kicks. surprised that guy didn't bleed to death. Alright. Now switch to your snipes. Actually... Come on, you should be able to hit him. But I think I just kind of slumped over. Just like, yeah, I'm dead. Okay. I don't think she can hit him with anything. No. Healed herself. God, Gloria is so good. Well, you've made me angry. So let's do this. Let's punch you once in the face. Oh, you have a katana as your backup. Heal me, even though it's like a pitiful amount, but... There we go. Alright, who's still hurt? Because now is the time. Okay, I'm 60 out of 100. Okay, so me and Gloria and I, once again. Gloria should keep it just in case. Yeah, I'll use one of mine on me. Ugh, I hate how that closes. And Gloria, use one of yours on yourself. Let's see. What am I at? I should be full. No, I'm not. He needs to keep it in case he needs to heal himself. Dietrich is a silly boy. It's weird having his heal spell take so long. I'm so used to like one turn heals or drain heals, like mental drain heals. But for this, they didn't put any of the mental drain in it. They just made it where it damaged your hit points. But technically, when you're mental drained, it'll damage your hit points. But whatever. Panacea. The sounds of machinery fade behind you as you venture further underground. Whoever built this facility was clearly well financed. It must have taken years to design, excavate, and build a complex like this in secrecy. You continue through dimly lit halls, finally stepping into what appears to be another laboratory area. The corridor before you is deserted. Dr. Adrian Vauclair is somewhere within this facility, and with him, the answers you seek. This is about as straightforward as it gets. Descending on the final battle. The old man behind the glass works feverishly at his console, glancing up at you when he can. A cigarette dangles from his mouth, its bluish smoke curling around his head. An overflowing ashtray sits on the lab table in front of him. The years have not been kind, but his features are instantly recognizable. Despite his age, he still has the strong chin and high cheekbones that you remember from Green Winter's DVD. This is Dr. Adrian Vauclair. As you approach, he stops what he's doing, a look of intense irritation on his face. He clears his throat, and a harsh, rasping sound emerges from the loudspeaker next to the glass.
So, you're the Shadowrunners that Aldrin warned me about. I assumed you've left a trail of corpses in your wake.
Oh, is Aldrin around? I've got a message for him from Paul Amsel.
If you wish to speak with my security captain, that can be arranged.
He reaches down, flips a switch. You hear a loud thud and a click behind you as the door locks shut.
You'll find that the blast door behind you is sealed, and the laboratory you occupy is fully secured. An important precaution, we keep our test subjects in there. They're far more dangerous than you.
He takes a drag on a cigarette.
I won't permit you to cause any further harm, Shadowrunner. You will remain trapped where you are for your own good.
Break the glass between me and him. You launch yourself at the window, your shoulder slamming into the hard surface with a heavy thud. Despite your best efforts, the window doesn't budge.
The window between us is made of die-coat-treated transplast. Do whatever you like. You'll find that it's quite unbreakable.
The bastard's right. Iger's voice says terrible. The bastard's right. Nothing we're carrying can even scratch die-coat. That glass is essentially sheathed in diamond. We'll need military-grade explosives to crack it. She frowns. We're stuck in here.
Now,
he fixes you with a stare.
I want to know why the hell you're so violently interjecting yourself into my business. First, you break into my estate, which you didn't even know was mine, apparently. Then you spend what must have been a small fortune to track me down. You locate my AI, destroy it, then you drive all the way out to the countryside, and finally you shoot your way into my laboratory.
He leans forward, hanging on the table, his eyes narrowed into a piercing stare.
So I have to ask you, Shadowrunner, who are you and why in God's name are you here?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know, just shopping around. I've always wanted a secret lair underneath a giant castle. Let's just go for vengeance. Vauclair covers his face with pale nicotine-stained hands, groans.
Yes, that was me. I was the one who sent Apex and Audrin after you.
You're gonna pay for that, bastard. You bastard. Yeah, you fucking asshole, you'll pay for this.
It was necessary to preserve the secrecy of my work for the greater good of all. I know I've wronged you, and for this I am sorry.
He takes a long, rattled sigh that quickly turns into a violent fit of coughing. The sound echoes over the loudspeaker. He collects himself. Sorry, I had to yawn. Continues.
I don't expect you to understand, nor do I have the time to explain it to you.
He straightens, glances back at the screen to his side, and nods curtly.
Now, I must know, how did you learn that I was still alive? How did you even know to look for me? Did someone send you?
Your brother got us into this mess. He hired us to break into your estate, and we pieced the rest together from his journals. Vauclair starts. The sudden movements of his arms sends his overflowing ashtray flying from the table in a cloud of ash.
My brother? Hermie? It's been years. Have you seen him? How is he?
His brow furrows. He takes a step towards you impatiently.
Well?
Yeah, Hermie's great. I mean, dead as a door now. Somebody's pet AI fried his brain, but other than that, he's great. He slumps into the chair next to him, his whole body shaking.
I didn't...
He is suddenly overcome by another fit of coughing. He steadies himself on one arm of the chair.
Apex.
He clutches his chest.
I should have never trusted that thing.
He closes his eyes. A tear traces its way down his gaunt hollow of his cheek.
Oh, Hermie, the things I've sacrificed. All for this. All for Panacea. All for tonight.
You killed my friends, asshole. Now I'm supposed to feel sorry for you? Just tell me what the hell's going on here. Vauclair's eyes flare up in anger. He lunges towards the glass with surprising speed, despite his age and fragile frame.
Hermie was my brother, damn you. My only brother. He stoops, sighs, leans heavily against the glass. What's going on is I'm about to see the end of the dragons. Not just Feuerschwing. All the dragons.
Oh, why didn't you say so? That plan doesn't sound crazy at all.
And yet, look at all the death and destruction, all the money you've spent on your errand of vengeance. You do not get to pass judgment over me.
Vauclair fumbles in his pockets, produces a fresh cigarette. He lights it with shaking hands and breathes in deeply. The orange glow. Oh my god, I need to stop going. The orange glow of the cigarette flares bright. When he exhales, the words spill out with the smoke. And sorry for infecting all of you viewers with random yawning. I'll give you a moment to compose yourself.
The Firewing burned and murdered and caused untold damage in her bestial rage. Until the Dragonfall. Until I stopped her. But that destruction was merely a symptom of a greater cancer. The Feuerschwing wrought destruction and fire with fire and claw. The dragons of today, Lofweir, Dunkelzahn, Kaladir, they kill and conquer with subtler tools. Deception, manipulation, corruption. He spits with disgust. They use us as pawns, playing pieces, puppets in their millennia-long machinations. Oh yes, dragons are a cancer, one that will conquer, or worse, destroy all of humanity if we do not stop it. One that metastasized when the world awakened. An ironic metaphor, since it was the failing of my own body that allowed me to see it.
That's nice. Can we jump to the part where you're doing something horrendous and I have to stop you? Vauclair clenches his jaw.
I'm doing what is necessary. And in case you've forgotten, you are trapped and powerless to do anything.
He trembles, racked again by violent coughing. As the coughing subsides, he takes another long drag of a cigarette, the ash creeping closer and closer towards his mouth. You know, you could just attack the seals on the windows, because no matter how strong a window is, the seals are usually way weaker. And then you can just get your way in, or the metals below it. It's the downfall of using glass anywhere.
I'm sorry, Hermie. I'm sorry. You won't be able to see it yourself. I'm sorry I failed you.
Vauclair turns his attention back to the computer. Stubbing out his cigarette, he grabs a fresh one from his pack and lights it.
Tonight I will release my panacea to the world, and how absurd that the instrument of dragonkind's destruction.
He presses a button on the terminal, and a large observation window at the far end of the room rises slowly open.
Will be carried by Feuerschwing herself.
Aw, pretty dragon. Through the glass, you see the prostrate form of a dragon. Far below, an enormous set of shackles binds it, and a maze of tubes snakes into his body. The tubes connect into a cruel-looking apparatus that has been mounted to the wall.
Son of a bitch. Look at it.
He found her alive in the socks after all.
Tonight, the Firewing will fly again, infected with panacea. She will slowly be destroyed from within. But before that happens, she'll provide the catalyst for global transmission of the virus.
Catalyst? What catalyst? As if spurned by the sight of the dragon below, he begins typing furiously at his terminal.
Feuerschwing's fire will carry the agent in its dormant state. Any metahumans exposed will become carriers. Will spread the disease to other dragons. The carriers will be infected with panacea as well, but it will not harm them. To non-dragons, it's a nuisance, nothing more. When a critical mass of carriers is achieved, my panacea will become unstoppable. It'll spread across the globe in a relentless tide. However, if it does not reach this critical mass, it will fizzle, die out, become inert. Hence the need for a ground zero, a flashpoint for a mass infection event.
He looks at the ceiling, mumbling to himself.
I'm sorry, Hermie. I know how you loved your flux state, but that doesn't matter now. It must be Berlin.
You're gonna sick the Firewing on Berlin? He continues his work.
filled with feverish energy. To save the world, yes. For Panacea to work, Berlin must burn. A sacrifice, one for the greater good. Führerschwing will breathe her infected fire upon Berlin, thousands will die, and through that destruction the virus will take to the air. A critical mass of Berlin's metahuman population will be exposed, and no one will even think to quarantine the city until it's too late. The flux state lacks any centralized authority. Corporations will evacuate their own. Thousands will flee the fifth city, infected. He mutters, his voice growing more detached. Oh yes, Hermie. Berlin is the perfect flashpoint. It wasn't supposed to happen tonight, no. But this little intervention of yours leaves us no choice. So let us see. He squints at a screen. Tonight's wind patterns dictate that ground zero to be Tempelhof-Schönenberg. Highly populated, the virus will spread quickly enough from there. That's only a few kilometers from the Kreuzbazar. Don't do it. I swear. I will make you hurt. I will make you hurt if you do. I'll make it last. Vauclair sighs, shuts his eyes tight, brings a shaking hand to his temple. We all know that's not going to happen. You're trapped here, impotent to stop this from happening, and it will happen. The old man eyes the cigarette butt in his hand, fishes out another from the pack and lights it with the first. Then he returns to his console, reaching to the side for a microphone. He mutters something into the receiver. You can barely make out the sound of the name Audrin. When he turns to address you again, his voice is level. The shaking in his hand seems to have subsided. Security will be here soon. They will take care of you. Do not worry, you will not be harmed. The sacrifice that I'm making tonight is a necessary evil. It cannot be helped. But so long as you remain confined, I see no reason to kill you too. Yeah, you can say you agree with him, but people will just turn you around. I tried that, doing like a raw evil playthrough, and that won't get you anywhere. How you gonna get Führerschwing to go along with this plan of yours? Vauclair continues work. Oh, that's simple enough. He gestures to his left. She has no choice. The gaunt woman in the containment cell stands rigidly, her face pressed against the glass. Her haunted yellow eyes tracking her every move. She appears frightened, disoriented, lost. Her mouth moves silently, her voice muted by her glass cage. So the stories Green Winters found were true. Führerschwing's astral form was separated from her body when she fell. You trapped it somehow. Yes, but that came later. In 2012, we took down Führerschwing with an experimental weapon. This device, suffice it to say, I couldn't fully predict how it would affect her. In 2036, I led a search team into the Sox. I had to know what really happened to the creature that I had slain. We found her alive in a way. The dragon's astral form, her spirit, you might say, had been ripped from her body by the weapon. It was trapped inside a young woman living in the Sox. A mob of glowpunks revered her, treated her like a goddess. I transported the young woman and the dragon's body here, where I could study them. Hello, Richard. You mean she's been in that cell for almost 20 years? The old man nods absently. No choice. A creature separated from its astral form cannot live more than a few hours before they both die. It was the high-intensity radiation of the Sox, combined with a magical creature inside her that allowed the woman to live for as long as she has. So, Vauclair seems almost eager to explain, the environment within her containment chamber mirrors that of the Sox. It has allowed us to keep Führerschwing alive all these years, while her bestial shell remains chained up below. Now, as for her physical form, that will be simple as well. We've drilled a series of electrical charges directly into her skull. When we release Firewing's body empty of her astral self, we will trigger all of the vicious instincts the primal urges left in her reptile brain. She will unleash her fire where we command it. Astral dragon stuck in a jar, big dumb dragon body rigged up to obey your commands. Got it. He shrugs. Summarize it as you wish. History will prove me right. Nevertheless, I'm done discussing this with you. Führerschwing must fly. Berlin must be sacrificed, and it must be tonight. Now where is that damned Audrin? I've heard enough of this. You're nuts. Dietrich's voice is low and quiet. There has to be a better way, Vauclair. There has to be. Vauclair stops, bows his head, and closes his eyes. I'm a man of science, Shadowrunner. A better path may exist, but I do not know what it is. I wish that I didn't have to sacrifice so many. I wish that Hermie hadn't had to die. But this solution is here now in my hands. And I choose to take it. Through the speaker, you can hear the sound of heavy footsteps approaching. Oh, look, it's our buddy. Look how portly he is. Ah, Audrin. Good. It's about time you showed up.
Sorry, Doctor. We were waking up the dragon's physical form. It required some care. But the procedure is ready to begin now. You should see to it.
The orc sneers at you from behind the glass, his scarred features writhing in the dancing light of Vauclair's monitor.
Looks like you trapped the thugs who are attacking the manor.
Yes, they won't be a problem any longer. But with the Apex gone, our security is still compromised. We'd best hurry. Oh, and Audrin, don't forget to clean the containment unit afterwards. The virus will kill Fuhrerschwing along with the rest, and when it does, her astral form will perish as well. Human host or no. We're gonna stop you, Vauclair. We'll find a way. Eager's lip curls into a snarl. We'll make it painful. Audrin suddenly twists towards the glass.
Quiet! Everything's ready in the chamber, Dr. Vauclair. I think you should start the procedure yourself.
Vauclair brings a cigarette to his mouth and inhales sharply, holding it for a long moment. Yes, my friend. He looks at the ceiling. It is time, Hermie. Let's do some good. Vauclair stubs out his last cigarette with a heavy sigh. I'll begin the infusion process. Audrin, please make sure our guests here are securely locked away before you come down. I'm sorry, Neckpuncher. Sorry for your friend Paul Amsel. Sorry for Frau Schaefer. Sorry for the Kreuzbazaar. Sorry for Berlin. I wish there was another way. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Vauclair. Vauclair fixes you with a weary stare, then turns and exits the room without a word. Audrin turns to stare at you through the glass, his lips curl in an insolent smile.
Hi again. Long time. How's Amsel doing? That hole in his brain pan heal up okay?
Glory fixes the orc with a cold stare. Taunt all you want. If we get out of here, you'll wish you never set foot in a Kreuzbazaar. The burned orc knocks on the heavy transpost window separating you.
Afraid that's not gonna happen. The lab's locked down tight, like the doc said. The test subjects they keep in here don't play well with others. Dangerous, nasty things. And they don't smell great either. But you'll see for yourself in a second.
Been meaning to talk to you about that, talking about that. You could use some deodorant yourself, big guy.
The stink from your smoldering corpse will cover it, asshole.
He checks the monitor.
Listen, I gotta go. Have fun with the test subjects while I'm gone.
He grins and flips a switch on the console. You hear the hiss of doors sliding open nearby.
If you're still alive when I get back, I'll put a bullet in you or something.
No more talkie, please. My throat is so raw. These things aren't anything. They're kind of pathetic, actually. Oh, bird. I mean, they're really only dangerous up close, and even up close, they're not that dangerous. I mean, they're like more durable hellhounds. Look at that, it's already almost dead. I could probably get Glory to potshot it to death. Nah, 50-50 shot. Yeah, I'll just punch it. He's already unconscious. That's the only part that sucks. They explode when they die. Now let's go to Glory. Just go ahead and end turn. Let the other one come out. And Glory. You come up there and do that. I'll just come up and give it some smacks. Alright. So yeah, the last one comes from that door. So let's move you right there. Let's just... Oh, it's already pretty much a guarantee as well. This. It should be super magic weak, but they don't really have magic up downs in this. There's the last one. Alright, so Glory, you shred his armor. Okay. Back away. And I will... No, I'll just keep hitting him. Actually, let's come up here and knock this one out. Alright, Dietrich. You back away to here. Let's see. One. I didn't mean to do that. Crap. You go here. Switch to your shoddy. Away. Dietrich, you come up here. Not a lot of damage, but whatever. Alright, Glory. You can get like a 2 swing on him. Away. Iger, you go right here. And finish off. Another advanced med kit. Let's just do a health check. 90. Yeah, I mean, everybody's pretty much good. Let's talk to the strange woman. The gaunt woman paws at the glass at your approach, her haunted yellow eyes tracking your every move. When you activate the intercom, a green light activates inside the containment cell, and she flinches up at it, startled. So you're an ancient dragon, huh? A small voice whispers through lips that barely move. It sounds hoarse and awkward, like a rusty lock. Help, please, help. How do I get you out of this room, Fairshwing? I know a way to free yourself. Then you help me. A deal if you agree to free me. Let's think this through, Neck Puncher. Be careful. Okay, deal. You help me and I'll help you. The strange woman nods enthusiastically. I will help grant you release, and you will repay me in kind. Yes, you can escape from this room. There's a panel in the floor. You can drop down, find your way to the guts of this place. There by my body is a machine. Break it, break it, break it. Got it. Break the machine. Let's go to the final location. Into the dark. You squeeze through the narrow gap between the floor panels and climb down into a large space beneath the lab complex. Darkness surrounds you, and the air smells moldy and stale. As your eyes slowly adjust to the light, you can make out the dim plains of cobweb-covered walls and scattered construction equipment. Judging by the dust and disrepair, this place appears to have been abandoned long ago. Meanwhile, somewhere else beneath the Harfeld Manor, Dr. Adrian Vauclair is preparing to wake a dragon and unleash it on an unsuspecting Berlin. And I'm gonna go grab a cigarette real fast. So give me one moment. Opening my monster, grabbing cigarettes. Compared to the lab above, this room is almost impossibly quiet. A small amount of light filters in from the narrow passage above you, but there appear to be light fixtures mounted in the walls, but there's no sign of a light switch. Where the hell are we, boss? It looks abandoned. I think this place is military. Judging by our depth in the markings, I'm guessing this is an abandoned missile base. That would explain why Vauclair chose this place for his operation. Can't be easy to find a secret underground base big enough to house a dragon. Let's move. I owe Vauclair a bullet between the eyes, and I mean to pay up. We've got no choice. If we don't stop Vauclair from releasing that dragon, everyone in the Kreuzbazaar is dead. Pick up the gas can. Small portable gas generator with a standard pull cord. It has cables running from it to the large diesel tank sitting next to it. The fuel gauge reads empty. Pour gasoline in the generator. The entire container of gas easily pours into the tank. This is a small portable generator. Pull the start cord. The little generator chugs to life. Also, I think there's something down here. Punch out a scorpion while we're down here. Those damn German scorpions. Yeah, I mean, at this point, a scorpion's pretty much a joke. So one thing that's kind of strange about this game is that they don't have a lot of repeatable combat. Which is odd for
kind of a role-playing game. I don't really know. Like, there's no enemy levels or anything like that, even though you level up, but technically it just makes you better. Actually, I think we need that. Yeah, take the diesel fuel. Ugh. Oh god, that's like super stuck on there. Anyway. Sorry. Everything's going terribly. Alright, this large diesel generator with an electric starter. The fuel tank reads empty, its readouts are lit, and it appears to be functional. Add some diesel fuel. With a hollow splash, the contents of the fuel container are emptied. This is a large diesel generator with an electric starter, blah blah blah. We already read that. Try and start the generator. With a shudder and a plume of black smoke, the generator comes to life. Let's read this. This appears to be a pile of crumbling papers. Take a closer look. At the littlest touch, the papers crumble to dust. You can make out one small scrap still containing legible writing. Look, Georg, I don't care what you heard down here. Just because you heard something and a few people got sick from some weird disease doesn't mean that there are monsters wandering around. And we've got to finish our blasting or we won't get paid. No amount of weirdness is going to change that. Oh, and tell me where the glowing rock you saw was when you get back. Who knows? It might be worth something. Glowing rock, you say? There's a good-sized crack in the floor with a small amount of light shining through. Look through the crack. Shapes in the form of shadows below, and after a moment you hear footsteps approaching and people talking. Vanguard Mage. The first voice sounds nervous, young. I heard the runners escaped. You sure they're gonna come this way? Second voice, older, confident. They have no choice. It's the only route they have to access through. There's a pause, and you can hear the sound of a throat clearing. So, you think we can stop them? Second voice is dismissive. With two old strike teams already set in ambush, I don't see what chance they have. Well, you're the one who's gonna have to explain it to Audrin if they get past us. Which is why we're not gonna screw it up. Got it? As soon as the doors open, you shoot. Got it? Oh yeah, I got it. Step back from the crack. This is a current model PDA, battered and a bit bloody. The screen is cracked and its buttons are non-functional. The last data entry is still on screen. It appears to be an email to someone named Jerry. Can't believe they sent my squad down here to search for those escaped fire drakes. No one's been in these tunnels since the awakening. Who knows what the hell else is down here. Hope those Scorp sightings are just nerves. If a Drake and a Scorp see each other, they'll tear each other to pieces. They must be natural enemies or something. They seem to hate each other even more than they hate us. Don't want to have to report back to Audrin with nothing but Drake pieces to show for our time. Yeah. So that's just a little bit of... why is this happening stuff. Although this feels more like it should be like a middle part of the game, or should have been like in the early part of the game when you escape the manor. But it's not. And let's just do this. And we'll switch to Mr. Taser for a moment, even though I'm terrible with guns. Didn't actually need to do anything else. Nice. Only armor damage 2? Hold on. Hey, so get up and hit this one. Alright. Well, you still hit it, so. Let's aim up on you. You use your boost. Oh, on yourself. Don't be stupid. I'm really glad you can use portraits. Okay, that should be... no, that's still a little high. But that's 3? I won't be using that much, so... Alright, Iger. Oh, that was a big miss. Back away. Might as well cast that on yourself, dum-dum. Scratch, scratch. That is 3, so that's fine. Good riddance. There's a good-sized crack in the floor with a small amount of light shining through. Let's look through the crack. Shapes form out in the shadows below, but you can't make anything out. Step back from the crack. Okay, I just walked over it. Alright. I think if we go back here, there's another fire drake. I think we can actually sick the fire drakes on and scorpions on the strike teams. I think there's another battle in here. No? There's a good-sized crack in the floor with a small amount of light shading through. Let's look through the crack. Shapes in the shadows below, but you can't make anything out. You hear one voice, clear voice, coming through below. It speaks with authority. Alright everyone, stay sharp. The intruders have escaped. Team 1 is watching the main door, and we're to keep watch here. You see those doors open? You don't think, you just shoot. The glare from the lights of the floor below fades, and your eyes adjust to the room. Step back from the crack. This section of the floor has a hole drilled into it, and you can see explosives within. What the fuck are you doing? Scorpions! So, I don't think Iger gets her grenades back. Let's go over here and take care of this one. And you hit up this one. Yeah. About to do that. Iger can almost kill him in like single shots. Good, it missed. Iger, just annihilate that one. There you go. Problem solved. Let's look through the crack in the floor. Shapes form out in the shadows below, but you can't make anything out. Right, step back from the crack. Thought it was over here. There's like a... There's a good sized crack in the floor. Can't make any shapes. Okay, just like a little side room. Basically it gives you a peek to what's going on down there. So you could interact with that. Let's go back over this room because I think this is the down. I think once you get in here it'll... Yeah, that's the room transition. So that's essentially where you'll end up. But you don't want to do that just yet. There's a way that we can essentially avoid a whole bunch of fights. Oh, good. Armor damaged. Not enough AP for that. That was a nice hit. But I'm gonna do this. So both of them are asleep. Oh, hey, there's a third one. Oh, that'll be easy. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, almost dead already. I'll have some phosphorus rounds. And then go to sleep. Mysterious rock. The rock glows with otherworldly aura. Allow a member of your team to examine the rock. Probe the rock with your shamanic power. You extend a tendril of your aura into the astral plane and probe the rock, feeling for fracture points that may exist outside of the material plane. The rock glows warmly as you manage to separate the two pieces from the rest. Each is infused with the elemental power of Earth. It's a good-sized crack in the floor. Shapes form in the shadows below. Yeah, you can move around like that, or you can keep in hit end to make it not happen that way. I thought there was a console in here. Maybe you have to check all the blasting charges first. Thought they'd say something about it. That fire's still burning somehow. I do like all this like little scaffolding in between. There's also a bomb there, but you can't interact with it. But anyway, I thought there was something else. I thought there was a console there that you could use. But I guess nobody's saying anything. Or my character's just too dumb to figure it out. Blasty rocks. Don't know what to do. Punch next. This vent is large enough for you to fit through. You could slide down through a very steep metal duct. The experience looks to be more on the thrilling side rather than the fatal side. Clearly, this is a one-way trip. Jump down. I thought there was something you could do from up here, but I guess not. HVAC diagram. Diagram of ventilation system for this aging military bunker. Save an image of the map to your PDA, because we will need that. So, can't see that door. This just looks like a random abandoned door. You know, there's a fire drake in there. I think there's... No, that's where the strike team is. I think there's... I think this is just empty. We'll have to check. Let's go to this door first. Actually. Oh. We don't have a decker. And damn it. Make your way up here. Oh, there's two of them. Spicy, spicy. Well, that's easy enough to take care of. So, put this one to sleep. And back away. Okay. Yeah, they're both asleep. Good. Yeah, back away. Okay. I should probably wait and knock him down a little bit more. Yeah, they're both critically low, so we should probably back away. Only did 5 damage to him. Oh well. I should be able to do this. See? Beautiful. Okay, that door's locked. Can't go in through here, but I think there's another fight in here. No? Oh yeah, this was the empty room. Ugh. Envenoming me. That's fine. Seriously, he has cover. Using the wrong one. That sucks. 2 AP down. At least they don't like explode in poison or some crazy stuff like that. Alright. Let's let him alone for the moment. I thought there's a way to, like, pass stuff to people, but I don't think there is. But either way, we can grab a whole bunch of grenades. Actually, leave that alone for the moment. Let's do this. Am I hurt? I am hurt slightly. So let's... A grenade is going to be way more useful than a single level 2 medkit. So let's see, is this a grenade or is this a medkit? Russian military grenade. Why there are Russian military grenades here is beyond me. And nothing else to search in here. So I think there's a strike team in there. But there's no door out of there, so there's no point. I think there's a strike team there. I know there's a strike team here. Because I'm not sure exactly where you want to get to. Because there's a way to like hit them all with nerve gas and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's just a pass through. So that's stupid. Basically, I just need to get through... Yeah, I need to get through to this door, right? Where the fuck's the exit? Huh. Oh, weird. I mean, I guess we could just walk right in and kill the strike team. I think I'd rather take him from behind. I don't know if that door's unlocked. It is. Good. Surprise! He summoned something. He's about to desummon. Oh! He used shield. Or the, whatever it is. I forget what it's called. It's not shield, it's like resist. Physical. Or psychic barrier or something like that. I don't remember. Alright. Glory's in front. deflect incoming damage. That's what it is. So let's hit him up with this. Man, it is cold up here today. It's like killing me. Like a part of my brain is like, please stop. They're all already in pretty bad shape. Oh! Swing and a miss. But I think that just wears off after 2 turns. And there's nothing. Just kill your wussy mage. Okay, who do I want to shoot? Good night. Switch to Mr. Shoddy. Let's get you, since you have an SMG. No, not Twin Slash. Eviscerate. Good. Go right there. Oh, that hurt. Alright, Dietrich, heal me. And... yeah, because I think it's this door or this door is the exit. Oh, come on with the missing. There you go. Some crit slaps. Really? Iger, come on. Don't be that person. Let's our team down. Oh. I do appreciate that it doesn't cost anything to switch weapons, which is nice. You jerks. Dietrich. Ugh, still one more turn. Let's do this. Yeah, you can also sleep people with it. If you have enough. Because there's no cooldown for disarm. Oh my god, was this guy made out of liquid snake? He must have like super high dodge. No samurai sword for you. Oh, Iger. Put this guy the fuck down. Actually... just clean up with the shotgun. And reload the damn thing. Alright, could bolt him. Yeah, I don't think you'll hit yourself if you do that. Alright, Glory. You can't get over there. You don't have any kick. I can reach him with that. Nice. And a miss. Well. Dude, you're kind of boned. Gloria's wounded 25. Let's deal with that. There we go. Whoa. I am low, low, low. Alright. You know what? No, you keep that for yourself. 21 hit points. That puts me pretty far. How about his Iger hurt? Only 8. It's a lot for her, but it's because Iger does not get the lion's share of hit points. So that's the next battle. Alright. Next is some ancient but still functional ventilation intake fans. There's a panel labeled ventilation controls. It shows the flow of 4 red plastic buttons labeled 1 to 4. The light above number 2 is currently lit. There's a lever labeled manual bypass next to the panel. The air begins to stir, then develops into a stronger pull of air as air is sucked rapidly through the large circular vent. The light above number 2 is currently lit on the adjacent panel. The air currents fade away to stillness as the vent closes. Yeah, there you can use like toxic gas to kill the last encounter, but we don't need to do that. Right. I thought there was a med kit on the wall over there. But there isn't. So, let's just knock him the fuck out. Because I think it's just a mage, a rigger, and then a bunch of random. Alright. T-trick. Make me a rabbit. Move right there. So I get a little bit of in. Yeah, let's get in there and kick him down so I can see the mage. Up. What are you? Okay, you're the rigger. You're the mage. So we're gonna knock that mage out. Iger. Move you here. Can't seem to see anybody. Well, that's fine. I know they have med packs. Also, I have grenades, so hopefully they bunch up nice and tidy right here. Yeah, bunch up right there. No! You're going the wrong way, buddy. Hit Dietrich. It's fine. It's first. Dietrich right here. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Yeah, that hurts quite a bit, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, let's sweep with a shotgun. Maybe not. Let's sweep with the sniper. Let's make him bleed hard, because that'll do more damage in the long run. Minus 2 damage in exchange for 5 damage. I didn't see that guy. Doesn't matter. We're almost done with this anyway. Tiger. Worry. Tear him a new one. Okay. You probably don't hit anything. So let's knock this guy out and finish this battle. Okay, some gear. Oh. Oh, that's not happening. Let's get to the last battle. I think what is the last battle? Maybe 2. Oh, yes. This chamber is equipped with a small emergency medical suite. The system appears to be designed to automatically treat major tissue damage in high trauma situations. The machine lights up as you approach, making a soft humming sound. A line of text appears on the unit's LCD screen. Bunamo, Emergency Field Trauma Unit Online. OS 1.213 initializing. Please stand by. Greetings, trauma victim. Would you like to activate treatment protocols? Alright. Let's view treatment history. Oh. Minor chemical burns, third degree burns. Okay, everyone heal up. After settlements of needle prods, sutures, and administration of unknown chemicals, your combat injuries are finally healed. Yep, so you're healed to full. Boy, there's nothing coming up. Another gold trauma kit. Another gold trauma kit. Pass out med kits. You pass out med kits to your team. I think everybody gets one. Let's do that. That's all you get, though. You just get one set. But trust me, you're gonna need it. Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure it actually did replace, because sometimes it'll send both of them. So, let's get it done. And then next week we can start Hong Kong. Dragonfall. You exit the clean room to find yourself at the threshold of a vast underground chamber. If the abandoned facility that you just fought through was purgatory, then you now stand at the gateway of hell. The heat emanating from ahead hits you like a hammer. The smell of sulfur and ozone is enough to make your lunch want to find somewhere else to hide. Above the noise created by the whir of turbines, you can hear the deep rumble of something feral waking up. Something very, very big. You check your weapons and step into the vast chamber. The smell of sulfur and ozone fills the cavernous chamber. Despite the whir of several high-output exhaust fans, the heat is tremendous. As you enter, you hear a loud click, followed by the squeal of audio feedback. Then Adrian Vauclair's voice booms over the loudspeakers. I don't know how you escaped the laboratory, but please, stop. I must complete the virus infusion process. I must release her. Our future as a species depends on it. You're a lunatic, Vauclair. A heavy sigh comes over the speakers. Are we resorting to name-calling, neck-puncher? Truly? You are a thief, a murderer, and a criminal. You have no moral ground here. How many dozens did you and your team butcher to get here? Dozens, easily. The time for discussion is over. I'm done debating with you. He pauses, puzzled. Still, I must understand how you escaped the test lab. A thought comes to him, and his tired eyes glitter in triumph. It was her, wasn't it? Feuerschwing, it must be. You made some sort of deal. She helped you escape, and in return you will rejoin you will help her rejoin her dragon body. Getting kind of paranoid, aren't you? What did she promise you? Gold? Jewels? Eternal life? She offered them to me as well, for decades. Doesn't matter now. The infusion process has begun. The dragon is waking up. Soon she will take flight. But you will not be alive to witness that. Audrin, ensure that they don't. Oh, Audrin. You silly. So this part is kind of frustrating. Just because it's very contingent. Yeah. So you have this kind of virus level thing going on. So the thing you don't realize is that I believe you have to use the computer, then get these to pop up, and then you can get the virus to get out. Oh, there's a medkit there. But you only have one, so... Get right there. Love this music. Pretty much all the music in this game is just absolutely outstanding. It really all has like such a good style. Yeah, I think that's the one I have to use. 73%. Use your insulin pump. Help me scritchy scratchy this guy into oblivion. You're a dick. Ooh, -4 on her. Well, then again, I have armor, so it'll protect me from a lot of the residual of that. Yeah, because I think you need to hit that one and then hit the other one. Nope, come on. It's like a pixel. There. What? How did you Matrix teleport here? Right, Glory. Kick this guy into oblivion. Seriously? God damn, dude. Alright. Panacea, pump station number 1, infusion management system. Warning, Panacea infusion sequence is locked. Disengage safety protocols to enable emergency venting of virus. Alright. Event A safety protocol disengage. Event A is now unlocked for manual venting. The virus infusion process will automatically reinitiate after emergency venting. Alright. And now Audrin comes out. He's kind of a dick. So... Alright. Can't see any of them. It's 96. See ya, mage. Aw, did your bubble go down? Dietrich, you need to do this, and this. Oh, you can't avoid it. Then Glory is moving that much. You know what? It's only 52%. Every little bit helps. All right. 81%. The executive bodyguards are the worst. You just have to get rid of them. There we go. -1 AP. Flashbang. You killed your own dude. Oh, and you just hit Audrin. Well, that. Oh god, that hurt. Now, you don't have to kill Audrin. Actually, rabbit me up again. Ooh, boy. I am not doing well. I am not doing well at all. At least I have 5 turns, so... Iger. You can't seem to hit anybody, so just get back here. Nice. Yeah, I also got hit with the Dragon's Breath, so side note, don't get hit by that. I could go over and try to stun him out. Or I could hit him. Yeah, let's try to stun him out. Dietrich can always heal if need be, which he should probably heal himself, because he's wounded for 26. Ooh. Yeah, waste all your AP doing that. That's much better. Probably should have healed myself first, but... How much damage did that do to me? Minus 20 hit points? That's actually kind of fine. Get out of here, scrub. Alright, Glory. Nice. Aldrin's almost dead. I think I'll try to heal him again. Oh, another Executive Bodyguard. Hey, that should have hit you when you stepped in. You don't know what you've done. Yep, I know it's been aborted. Thank you. Please knock her out. Alright, Dietrich. You need to use this on yourself. And move here. And... who do we need to hit? I think I have a 70% chance of hitting him, so... For Dietrich, that's 1%. Is there a second one on her? No. Alright. I need to heal myself. And knock you the fuck out. You know, let's disarm you. Double this. Okay, thank you. That's really pitiful damage. Tiger's 8, you're 6. I'm 13, yeah. Really not good for Dietrich. Just punch him the regular way. There we go, good. Dietrich, get on there. And let's go ahead and haste Glory. So right now she's dealing with the biggest problem. Just walk over here. Just fucking kill this asshole. She should bleed to death. Oh no, she probably has enough hit points to survive. Dodged. I guess the guy over here died? I don't remember that part, but sure. Take care of this dirtball mage. Or completely miss. That works too. I don't know why this mage isn't actually doing anything. He probably wants the ley line, but can't actually get it. Come on, be the hero, Dietrich. Look at you being the hero. Once again, a transpass window separates you from Adrian Vauclair, but this time his steadfast will is gone. He stands motionless, hands at his side, eyes dead, spent. The strength that drove him, the steely resolve that couldn't be shaken by sickness or time or age, is gone.
It's theirs now, the world. All theirs.
You're gonna have to pay for this, you know.
We will all pay. All of us. The worms will continue their machinations, consolidate their power, exact their tribute. And humanity? We are no more than treasure to them. Favorite baubles to be collected, items to be traded, resources to be spent or hoarded.
He sweeps his eyes from across the carnage that was his life's work until they come to rest on the dragon. He grits his teeth.
42 years. 42 years and we finally had our chance to make a difference. And you destroyed it. I gave everything I had. Everything. Everything I loved. I'm sorry, Hermie.
And he commits suicide at the end. And he can't talk to Führerschwing. Let's grab a medkit. I'll just give myself... Look at that pathetic little 2 medkit. Garbage, you ask me. Yeah, going into the Matrix and doing all that is absolutely worthless. Okay. Lower Astral Entity Containment Cell into the chamber. Astral Entity Containment Cell has been lowered. Unlock the chamber's exit door. Let's walk away. The gaunt woman stares wide-eyed as you approach. She presses one hand to the wall of her glass prison, closes her eyes, and mouths one word, please. The console next to the containment cell appears to have control a variety of functions related to the cell's operation, including its life support system next to a small intercom button. Activate the intercom and speak to Führerschwing. A green light activates inside the containment cell, and the gaunt woman flinches up at it, startled. The understanding appears on her face as she begins to speak, her eyes flashing from her dragon body, then back to you, and again.
Close now, so close. The troll has done what he has been done. The longest flight nears its end. She is so close, so very close now.
She stops suddenly. Her eyes take in the devices surrounding and invades the dragon's body, the tubes of viscous yellow liquid running into it, the monitors flashing their status. Recognition and horror explode onto her face as she screams a long, mournful wail.
Vauclair, no, no. Defiled, I am defiled.
Her face contorts in a mask of fury, and her mouth opens wide.
wider than should be possible. Her neck cranes forward and her head swings from side to side as she hisses her rage. She slathers, her spittle hitting the glass between you as she speaks. Despoiler! Pissant! Vermin! Pig! Dog! He touches my sacred me. Shall rend, flay him, burn him, burn him. Ash, nothing but left but ash. She stands there, panting for a moment, spent. Then her eyes narrow. Focus. Ice over. It will be slow, Vauclair. I will make it slow. Delicious. Too late, sweetheart. He ate a bullet. She stares at you confused. He killed himself. The gaunt woman breathes a ragged breath, releases it slowly as when she speaks again, her voice is flat. Will you release me now, troll? Make me whole again. Whole? Okay, maybe, but first I need to answer some questions. You dare! No, ask. Ask your questions, little troll, so I may escape this cage. The long sleep awaits. The long flight will finally end. Why'd you do it? Why'd you kill all those people? The gaunt woman covers her mouth with her hand, a look of horror in her eyes. You did it, right? You burned thousands of people to death. She glares at you over her hand, nods her head yes. Burned. Burned and burned and burned, yes. All so cold. I awoke to the cold, the gray. Where is the green troll? Where is the green? What is this green you're talking about? The mother. Lost. What have they done, little troll? What have they done? What do I get if I release you? The dragon inside the woman looks at you, perplexed. Get? Oh, what do you get from giving us sapling water, or holding a child against the terrors of the night? What? The nurturing compounds upon itself, tightens the fabric, roots to the soil, child to the mother. How do I know you won't hurt anyone else? I swear it. Furschwing will Oh, that's a bad one. Furschwing will swear it. Jesus. And very well, swear it. Swear. Yes, swear. Swear to hurt no man, no beast, no tree, nor crop, nor building. Furschwing will fly to the long sleep until the next age of the world. The forever task, the shelter, the shield, the shepherd. The shelter, the shield, the shepherd? Sacred. It is sacred. The deed must be done. The shelter, the shield, the shepherd. Now let me go, or end me, but release me. Release. The gaunt woman begins pacing her cell, up and back, up and back. Well, that's clear as mud. Dietrich rubs his chin. I think I may get it. A little. Sounds like she thinks she's on some sort of eternal quest, like some sort of guardian or something. That's all I need to know. Then I am free? Yes, I am free? Tell me, say the words. Yeah, let's release it. Why not? I'd never release it. I usually just kill her. Or leave her imprisoned in there and kill the dragon body. The gaunt woman drops to her knees, her face reflecting a series of emotions. Surprise, relief, appreciation, and finally peace. Then the light exits her face and she falls to the floor of her tiny cell, her body limp and lifeless. For a long moment, nothing happens. Then without warning, the entire chamber fills with a blinding light. You can see nothing. All goes eerily quiet. And yet somewhere, just at the edge of your hearing, you think you could recognize the face whispering of voices. They sound sad and far away. Just as you think you might discern the voices, there is a massive crash, and the entire chamber starts to shake. Disoriented, you stagger for several moments, still blind and trying to recover. As you steady yourself, your senses return in time to see the faint form of the dragon disappearing in the distance. Then Furschwing is gone. My head tells me we released a dragon, but I can't help feeling that we did the right thing. I'm surprised to hear you say that. The Firewing wasn't just any dragon. She was a great dragon, Dietrich. An insane great dragon. Lord knows what she's going to do now. It'll be fine. My gut tells me she's gonna disappear. Find a nice cozy place to sleep off this age of the world. Try again next time. Let's hope your gut is right. She turns to you. There's nothing more here for us. Let us get back home. You're about to exit the location and head back to the Kreuzbazaar. Continue?
Yes. You step out of the van, climbing down into the tunnel leading to your safe house. Just hours ago, you saved Berlin from fire and ash, from the would-be sacrifice of Dr. Adrian Vauclair. It seems strange now, returning in secret, in silence. The other residents of the Kreuzbazaar go about their business, unaware of what almost happened here tonight. It's finally over. Your team and your keys are safe once again. Most importantly, you have to go pet your doggo. The team is waiting when you walk in. Their faces are haggard, their shoulders slumped. Was there a point to all this, neck puncher? We lost Paul, lost Monica, the Kreuzbazaar, so many people dead. It was just supposed to be a simple job, remember? A milk run? Get into these states, snatch some data, and get home in time for worm talk on the Trid. Yeah, there are no simple jobs, ever. That's part of the gig. Neckpuncher's right. A good runner knows that the run she's on is never what it seems. We're deniable assets to our employers, disposable goods. It's on us to succeed in spite of that. And honestly, that's fine with me. A soldier knows how to take orders and get the job done without worrying about the big picture. Leave that kind of thing for the generals. Show me the hill, and I'll figure out how to take it. This whole thing about dragons taking over the world, the thought of them slowly hoarding everything, it's too big to think about. We're street level. We run the shadows, that's it. Worrying about these sorts of issues is beyond our pay grade. That's what they want. That's what they need. The corps, the dragons, the politicians, everyone. They want us to think that we can't make a difference. They put effort, a lot of effort, into making us feel small, insignificant. But we're not. We had the power in our hands today. We had a choice and we made it. Because of that, the world is different. For good or for the ill. That's right, for good or ill. We can't see the future. I don't think anyone can. But the world is different now. We're the ones who changed it. So, did we win? We don't win in this business, you survive. That's all a runner can hope for, all you can expect. You watch the team take this in, Iger nodding her agreement, Glory staring ahead, lost in thought, Dietrich frowning, eyeing the floor. Blitz stands fiddling with his deck and pretending not to understand. Iger breaks the silence, because nobody takes Blitz. Nobody would take Blitz into that mission. That's just like suicide. He's so awful. What now? Monica's gone, Paul's gone. Do we keep running together, or is it the end of the road? Glory steps forward. Her expression is troubled. I'm afraid that I'm out. For a while, at least. I have some personal business to attend to. There's a man I need to find. A vicious, repulsive monster who needs to be brought to justice. Neckpuncher knows what I'm talking about. I might be gone for a long time. For the time being, you should write me off. Maybe find someone to fill my shoes. But this place is my home, and you people are my family. I promise you that when the job is done, I'll come back to the Kreuzbazaar. I hope that you'll still have me. Yeah, if you need anything, you know where to come. Glory nods. Understood. See you around. We'll miss you, love. Be safe. Dietrich turns to you. Well, I'm in. Losing Alexander was hard, no doubt about it. But it clarified something for me. Something I'd thought of before, but figured was just wishful thinking or something. We can make a difference here in people's lives. I want to be a part of that. Iger turns to you.
So, Neck Puncher, you gonna stick around the Course Bazaar and keep running the shadows with me? You've done a hell of a job. I'd be happy to follow your lead. Depends, are we done with that fearless leader crap? All done, Neck Puncher. Like I said, you lead, I follow. Iger looks around, realizes that you rear out Blitz. What about you, Blitz? Oh, I am most definitely in, totally. Insane dragons? Assholes with enormous machine guns? Devil dogs that hump your leg when no one's looking? This place is for me, no question about it. How could I say no? Dante humped your leg? I don't want to talk about it. It's still too fresh. Iger snorts a laugh. Then she's back to business. Before I forget, the Turkish coffee guy sent one of his street rats over before you got here. Said he wants to talk to you about something. Thanks. I'm gonna go see what's going on in the Kreutz Bazaar. I'll stop by for coffee on my way. I think you get one last little chitty chat with everybody. Neck Puncher, I'll admit it, you did a hell of a good job back there. I couldn't have done it better myself. You'd have done fine, but it's my job to lead the team, so I did. She nods appreciatively. That's the right attitude. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to the next run. Just do me a favor. Make sure that the client is properly vetted, and for the love of God, verify that the job has nothing to do with dragons. Done and done. Good man. She dips her head in salute. Until next time. Gloria looks up from her preparations at the sound of your approach. She offers you a slight smile. Neck Puncher, you got us through the night alive. Well done. You're running off to find Haro, I take it? That's right. He's already gotten enough of a head start on me, wherever he's gone off to. It'll be worse the longer I wait, so I'm headed out after him, and I'm leaving tonight. That settles it. I'll pack a bag. Where should we start looking? She smiles at you. Her eyes are sad. We shouldn't. Wait, what? I will track Haro down. She taps herself on the chest. Myself, and the spirit that's bound to me. But as for you, I can't have you coming with me, Neck Puncher. Not this time. Your place is here. With all due respect, Gloria, I'm the leader of this team, and I'm the one to decide whether I can spare the time to help you or not. You just said it yourself. You lead the team. They look to you for guidance, and leadership, and employment. You're the one who puts food on their tables. You have a responsibility to them. They need you more than I do. Tracking Haro down isn't going to be quick or easy. It could take years. You, my friend, are a victim of your own success. You've become too important to this team, to the Kreutz Bazaar, to up and disappear. The heart of Führerstelle and I share a common goal, a common responsibility. We have to deal with Haro, and it's on us to stop him. But you, Neck Puncher, your responsibilities are here, and I can't let you walk away from them. Since I've never done this option, I'm going to do it. I'm going with you, Glory. I'll follow you if I have to. The sad smile returns. Look, Neck Puncher, I appreciate everything you've done for me. The talks, the encouragement, the help in taking Führerstelle down. But this last leg of the journey, confronting Haro and stopping him for good, that's something that the Spirit and I need to do on our own. We started this together. Don't finish it without me. You're a good friend. I mean that, Neck Puncher. I respect you greatly, and I trust you. I hope the feeling's mutual. Yeah, pretty much she's putting you in the Shadowrunner friend zone. Well, none of that matters, Glory. Tracking Haro down is what's important. He's a monster and he needs to pay for his crimes. You're right, he does. And what I'm asking you to do is trust me. I need that more than I need you to hold my hand through this. Yeah, if you really don't want to do this on your own, I won't try to change your mind. I think it'll just keep looping options. I do. Thank you for understanding. When the job is done, I'll be back. That's a promise. I can't say how long it will take, but you're going to see me again. I will come back to this team. I'm going to hold you to that. Good hunting, Glory. She offers you a parting smile. Thanks, Neck Puncher, for everything. You can talk to Dietrich and Blitz, but, wait, we can't pet... Oh. That's sad. Can't pet our dog. Look, Algernon's out of his shop. You can talk to him, but I'm not going to. He has some interesting things to say, especially if you're a mage. Ah, a very propitious that we may speak again, O Master of Mayhem. I have a proposal that could prove most lucrative for both of us, I find. Most lucrative. Fortune will surely be upon our blessed partnership, if you will only accept. Oh, I'm listening, O Master of Hyperbole. With the passing of Herr Amsel, may God bestow his mercy on him, you will find yourself without a fixer. I wish to offer my services to you in this regard. You will find that Altog Burkazi is the most connected and business-savvy partner. Sounds like a match made in heaven, Altug. How do we start? I have already found a potential client, O Blessed One. A most prosperous one, with deep pockets. He is eager to meet you. When you are ready, take the U-Bahn to Brandenburg Tor. He will find you there. Brandenburg Tor. Got it. As soon as I finish up here, I'll go meet him. So I think there's a hint at something up here. Because I think if you go, once everything's pretty much said and done, I'm not sure if it's now or later. But I'm pretty sure there's a conversation with Lucky Strike. Yeah, let's see if she actually talks. Or if it's just, do you mind, this is my off time? Nope. But there's a way, I think if you're an elf male, I think she will tell you that she thinks of going back to Hong Kong, which is an illusion. I'm pretty sure she's the one who says it, but says go to Hong Kong for a little bit, which is of course in reference to the next game. But let's get it done. We've had a good run. It's almost 4 o'clock. It's later than I normally stream. Oh, who's this shady bastard? The train car is empty, except for a man in an immaculately tailored Italian suit. You notice him watching you for several minutes while the train rumbles its way towards Brandenburg Tor. He finally speaks. The stranger's word come out slowly in a deep melodious tone that's easy to hear, despite the noise of the train. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them as if they were a delicacy. That's directly ripped from Shadowrun Returns, so you should know who this is, and I'm gonna butcher his accent. Hello. I assume that your business with Dr. Vauclair is concluded, yes? I hem and remain silent. The man inclines his head slightly in introduction. Hans Brackhaus. I represent an interested party, someone who wishes to know about your encounter with Dr. Vauclair. Does this interested party understand that information is a commodity? Brackhaus continues. My employer also wishes to hear about Lady Fairshing, a fascinating creature so unlike her brothers and sisters. It is a relief that she is free now. Dragons are not meant for captivity. The Lady Fairshing, at least of all. She was special in this world, I'm sure you would agree. I don't know what kind of accent I'm doing. Dragons are no different than anyone else. There are those who take and those who get taken. A dragon is just another taker. He purses his lip, considers. Just another taker. Interesting. Dragons take, this is undeniable, but they cannot be considered just another taker, as you put it. They are the ultimate takers. It is their reason for existence. The great dragons are very old and very powerful, very, very cunning. A cunning unknowable to you. You look at the moth, you barely perceive its sentience. You glance its way amused, as it flutters towards a bright light in vain attempt to what? To enter? To draw strength? To burn? It doesn't know. Its epic struggle is barely 1/100th of your lifespan. The sum total of its existence is nothing against the vast scale of your struggles, your hopes, your dreams, which it could not fathom in 1,000 years. Thousand years. Poor moth. He leans forward. You will live and die between the beats of a dragon's heart, my friend. What hope do you have of understanding them?
None. Furishring massacred thousands, and a stranger on a train calls her fascinating. Obviously, this is all beyond my comprehension. He leans back again.
Do not choose ignorance, Shadowrunner. It does not become you, nor does sarcasm. The Lady Furishring was fascinating because she was different. My Lady Furishring was a nurturer, a caregiver, rare among her kind. Where her brothers and sisters saw the world as a prize to be won, she saw it as a garden to be tended. Can you imagine? For world upon world, the great dragon Furishring brought wisdom and succor to countless souls. And she was loved for it, exalted, a goddess. I don't know what succor means, but sure. When she woke from her long slumber in 2012, and saw what the world had become, what meta-humanity has done to the garden she tended for great ages, she was struck with great rage, regret, and anguish, a mother whose children had played with fire and burned the house down, killing themselves in the blaze. She unleashed fire and death through her tears. And now she is free again, and insane, the perfect addition to the sixth world.
Thanks for the lecture, Professor. Now, who are you?
The representative of a potential client, a very influential client, one who pays extraordinarily well, and he is someone who demands a modicum of respect. Now listen.
The man removes the hands from his knees, folds them in his lap.
I tell you all of this so that you have context, perspective, before I ask you the next question, Shadowrunner. If Dr. Vauclair's weapon had not required dragonfire, if it had been capable of destroying every dragon on Earth without touching a hair on meta-humanity's head, would you have used it?
I don't think so. Who knows what would fill the power vacuum left behind.
Indeed. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Things you do not wish to know. Well, on to business at hand. My employer wishes to secure your team's services for a series of operations that will likely require the remainder of 2054.
Sounds interesting. Who's the boss?
The boss is the great dragon Lofweir. He is sometimes referred to as the Golden Worm. Perhaps you have heard of him.
What makes you think I'm going to make a deal with the dragon? His eyes glint.
Because you've already been working for him for some time now, mein Herr. Or did you think that Green Winters found Harfeld Manor on his own?
Say nothing. The rattle of the wheel on the track gives way to a shimmying screech. Gradually the train begins to slow. He glances up at the U-Bahn map on the wall and smiles. This is my stop. Coming? I'd rather floss my teeth with monomolecular wire. Well, what do you know? This looks like my stop too. The train comes to a halt. The doors open. Brockhaus stands, brushes off his Italian suit, and exits without another word. As you turn to follow, your eye catches an advertisement for Worm Talk above the subway car. Brackhouse glances back at you from the platform, the light from the car reflecting yellow in his gaze. You step out of the subway car and follow him up the stairs into the Berlin night, into the shadows. Yeah, you can choose to follow him or not. Berlin Newsfax contains just one report of a shootout at an abandoned holdfast in the countryside of East Berlin. The identity of the combatants remains unknown, though several rival political factions are suspected, and the location is soon cordoned off by an unidentified corporate forces. This news is eclipsed when Saderkrupp announces its acquisition of Ariane Space, the last remaining arm of the European space program. The Flux State's anarchist rule remains until 2055, when joint corporate forces, acting with support of German government, invade the city. It's widely known that the Great Dragon Lofwehr is responsible for orchestrating this action. After weeks of fighting, the surviving anarchists are forced to retreat to the eastern part of the city. A truce is signed in 2060, and Berlin is again divided by a wall. The Great Dragon Dunkelshan is elected President of the United Canadian American States in 2057. He is promptly assassinated as he leaves an inauguration party at the Watergate Hotel while in human form. Popular opinion is that another great dragon is responsible, as only a dragon can kill a dragon. But those in the shadows hint that the act of a powerful blood magic is the cause. Grainy photographs of a large winged creature crossing a full moon among the Harz Mountains circulate in Germany for several years. Conspiracy theorists take it as evidence of a new great dragon has emerged. But when no further sightings are reported, interest wanes. The name of Dr. Adrian Vauclair has since been lost in the shadows. Ah. God, what a great game. I mean, it'd be nice if it had like an infinite mode or like a more like a Genesis random mode where it had stuff. But I have to say, overall, this and Shadowrun Returns together as a set are just absolutely perfect. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you could do more, but you really didn't need to. I mean, really everything isn't in there. I mean, sure, Shadowrun Returns has a little rough spots in terms of combat and things like that, but this one took on that and made it so much better, and you get enough AP to really do a lot in your turns. You get a lot of things going on, and really, I don't feel like, other than a rigger, none of the other classes are really all that underpowered. Like, obviously, me with the fists in the beginning were terrible, and then it obviously got way, way, way better later on. I mean, if you choose, like, Iger's class, like a shotgun and sniper rifle, you can fly through this game in a heartbeat. Summoners are a little weak, but mages are pretty damn powerful because there's tons of options in this game compared to Returns. In Returns, it's really best to be a decker. I mean, they built it to be a decker. I mean, you can also be like a mage summoner, but in this one they actually give you the points and everything to really become a powerful mage. The only thing that kind of disappoints me about it is that you can't import characters, and you can't like max out your character, which is kind of for the best that you can't max out your character, because it would make it too easy if you were just able to put points everywhere. Because I mean, pretty much once you get your dodge to max and strength and body to max, you're basically a brick shit house of indestructible. But I mean, either way, for what it is, this is probably one of the best Shadowrun that's not like tabletop. I mean, I still love the Genesis one, but the action versus this being more like a strategy game makes it just outstanding. I mean, for me, it's like the gold box D&D games that were like absolutely outstanding, but then they made Baldur's Gate, which is like D&D, but not really, in my opinion. Like, it's too fast for D&D. D&D needs to play nice and slow and sexy. But I mean, for what it is, and just being like a small development team, they did a great job. Hong Kong is not quite as good, sadly. The combat's a little bit better, but the decking is terrible. I hated being a decker when I played it. But I also played a mage in it, and I have to say the mage was pretty mediocre. And then I also played as just like a straight run and gun, like sniper rifle, assault rifle, and I flew through it. But yeah, I mean the characters are great in Hong Kong, but everything else is terrible. So I don't know. Either way, we don't need to see all the rest of these people. Play this game. It's good. There's other things you can do, hidden things that I didn't do, different checks to get different things to happen. I mean, most of them end in the same result, that it's fairly linear, but it's how you get there that matters. Because, I mean, either way, it's still great. And, once again, seriously, Netflix, come out with a series based on this. Good fucking stories. But we're going to say goodbye to this, and you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and be prepared for Shadowrun Hong Kong.